Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Marcus and today in this video I want to share with you how to design this poster in Adobe Illustrator. So let's go. So today is a very typography inspired poster. I just wanted to do something very simple and quick as well, so I don't give you like 20-minute tutorials every day. So today the exercise is just combine these two types of typography. We have a serif typography and a sans serif typography. Which one have more details than other, but them together makes a really nice contrast. So let's go. So the first thing we want to do is create a new document. I'm going to use a 1700 by 2400 and press create. Nice. Let's start with our typography. Let's click on a text tool and let's start writing something. I wrote a work harder, which is something like I'm on a series of self-inspiring posters, so this is something I'm telling myself to do. So work harder, and then in the first word I'm gonna select serif typography, which in my case I'm gonna use a big Carlson medium. Just press that one, and the next one I'm gonna use Helvetica New Light. Yeah. Cool, and then we have our words together, and next thing we want to do is just right click and then create outlines, and then right click again and ungroup them. So the first part of this exercise is to make the composition with those two words. So let's start with the word work. Let's drag it to the side, and now we can actually scale up and down these letters. Make sure to rotate them. This has been like a series of my posters nowadays, just like rotate your type around, and then gonna make this one. Maybe actually I'm gonna do this, rotate them, but not so much so it doesn't become like an M. So, and then I'm gonna put the O there, something like this. Play with scales as well. This is just, again, this is a playground for design. We don't want to do something serious, just want to do something very creative. And then K. It's okay if you just rotate it like this because it's such a distinguished letter. It's not gonna be a problem to identify. It's not be confusing to any other letters. Like the W, if looks like an M like this, so it's tricky to rotate that one. But the other ones are really easy to deal with. So work, it's almost done. Just gonna rotate this a little bit more on this side here. Just make this one. Maybe you're gonna rotate the letter O as well. Maybe it's facing the other direction there. Move it down. Same thing here. And move it a little bit down as well. We can select them all and also scale them down if we need to, which is okay. It's okay to change things. Let's move this one here. Maybe the R is a little bit too big, I don't know. Yeah, perfect. And then let's just select this type. I'm probably just gonna get my poster back just so I get the reference for the colors. It's just really quick. I just need to lock this background. And then just gonna paste it here on the corner just to get the color reference, so I don't go very far away. So I'm gonna select this text here, and then I'm gonna just copy and paste the color from the other poster. I can just open the color settings here so you can see if you want to use the same color. It's a 003 DFF. Press OK, and then let's do the same thing now with the other part of the words. Select it and then rotate it around. So this part is interesting to see how much you can play with the subposition of the letters. So be sure to play with that. Like maybe just like think about, oh, maybe this overlaying that leg there, because later we're going to use the what's the name of the tool? The intertwine tool to make this really cool effect where the letters intertwine themselves in between them. Let's just keep making composition with this letter here. The letter A is also really easy to move and rotate around without losing the definition and the meaning. Same thing for the letter R. R with R, this will be fun. Maybe like this. Like something like this, because then I'm imagining like here the intertwine could be here. And yeah, let's just keep making a composition with these elements really nicely. Scale them down and up, rotate them. Just try not to distort them, like, or I mean distort like doing this, because then you also, I don't know, it changes the typography a little bit, and then one of the best things is like the beautifulness of the type, if that makes sense. So work harder. And then maybe this R, maybe rotate this way then. Depending on the type, on the way you're putting your letters, you always need to change a little bit, because some shapes really don't work nicely with others, and it's always like constant work in design, trying to adjust that up. Every time with a new element, you need to adjust again and again, but that's part of our job. And that's part of being creative. Is like you'll solve a problem, and then the problem becomes another one, and so on. Just gonna work harder. Yeah, I'm happy with this composition. I'm gonna select this all, maybe center it. Then I'm gonna go to the toolbar again, get the rectangle tool to make a nice background for it. Nice background. And then we're using the color picker. I'm gonna go just pick this color. I'm gonna share with you the color code, which is F9 4B4B. It's a really nice pinkish orangey. Don't even know what this color is, but it's a really nice color. Send it to the back, and gonna select the background again. I'm gonna press Ctrl or Command 2 to lock the background so I don't move it. And then I'm gonna select all the letters, and then I go to Object and go to Intertwine and Make. So this will open, let's maybe do it again. Intertwine. Where is it? Edit. So this will open this little lasso tool, and this what it does, you select these bits here, and then the lasso tool this one will be on the top, and that one will be on the bottom. I hope that makes sense. Let's see if I can use it again. Where is it? Intertwine. I need to select my things, because if I select out, I'll go out of the tool, and then I need to go back here to edit to keep it doing that. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna make the intertwine here. As you can see, this R, the top R, which is black, will go behind the blue bar like this, creating this really cool effect as if the letters are like joined together in a different perspective, which is really cool. Do the same thing is on the D, because then this D will overlay the K there, and then this R here with the K. Looks nice. Maybe that's overlaying in the right place, and then yeah, maybe that one stays there. The E, and then just, I don't know, sometimes it goes a little bit bad here for some reason, but you can always try it again until it matches. I'm gonna leave it like that just for the sake of the example. And okay, I need to go back there. Must be like a shortcut for it, but I don't know how I go back to the tool without coming back to the menu. Let's go intertwine and edit again. And now let's do the A here. Let's make this one go backwards and that one goes front. Yeah, makes sense. And is a new other one we can do this trick. No, I think this is pretty much it. I really like the composition as it is right now, so I'm going to leave it. Let's just have a look. This K is actually bothering me a little bit, but maybe I will just try again. And intertwine, edit. Okay, if you click it over, it does that for you. Cool. And perfect. Now we're gonna just add a little bit of more detail. I'm gonna add these little circles. Gonna get the ellipse tool here really quick. And then just make some really nice circles. I'm gonna get the white color as well. Make some nice circles around. This is just to add some detail in the poster. We probably don't need it, but I always like to add a little bit more, an extra graphic for decoration, because it always adds a little bit more value to the poster we are designing. Oh, there is like those letters, and also there is those spheres there that been bouncing into the letters, which is cool. You know, there is always space for some decoration in design. I think sometimes I like functional design. Like if this was an app, definitely, you know, like a menu for a website or an app, we definitely don't need the spheres. The message is just an action button. So because this is a poster, we can also actually be as creative as we want. And as long as it's entertaining, because when we design posters, we need to be sure they pass the message and they're also entertaining to look at. Because it's just like a text saying like go this direction. That's okay, you got the message, but was it entertaining, or just like, are we going to talk about that poster later at night with your partner? Probably not. Not going to home and say, oh, I saw this poster with a white background that said exit, or like next show this day. But if you see a poster like this, you'll be like, oh, I saw this poster on a gig event. That was really cool, like 2 typographies mixed together. It was really nice, really hard to read, but when I read what was there, it was really cool. And yeah, that's pretty much how to draw a poster. And actually, when I start designing back in time, like very long time ago, my first gigs will actually do posters from my school. I'll like do blood donation posters, and I will get like party posters, and I will get paid like 10 euros or something like that. Which for me, like as a student, I was like probably like 16-year-old. I'll be like really happy with that money, because you know, when you're a student, any money you have is more than you had before. So you don't work, you just study. But yeah, somehow I managed to get a copy of Illustrator when I was really young. I think it was my mom's friend gave me a copy of Adobe Illustrator, and I started playing with it. And then soon enough, people noticed me playing with it, Illustrator. And then I did a poster, and then another poster, and then suddenly I'm doing posters for everyone and actually getting paid for it at school. And then that dragged to university as well. I was doing like party cards and like all sort of invites for every school party. It was nice. I made myself a little side gig at school, and I'm just gonna do this one again. So the serif typography and sans serif typography in the same line. This is probably very hard thing to sell to your client, but well, this is on this YouTube channel, you are your own client. I'm here to serve you and to show you how to make cool things for yourself. And yeah, and post on social media and build your own portfolio as well. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna delete the reference, I don't need it anymore. And yeah, this is pretty much it. We can actually scale this up if we want to, you know, make it very big, like as this is so big that it doesn't fit in our frame, and then we can just go to view and then trim view, so we can see like overfilling the page. It also looks like, imagine if this was like a book cover or something, will work really nicely as well. Anyway, this is it. I will let you go now. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial today. And don't forget to check the other ones. Don't forget to check tomorrow. Will be another one. The next one I planned for tomorrow is really cool. You're gonna really enjoy it. And yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. And I see you in the next one. Have a nice day. Cheers. Bye bye.